Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, suggestion, a topic, or if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, or on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics, and on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So, let's talk about motivation today. Motivation is very important because without motivation, we can't move forward. And so, there's a lot of things that get me motivated. For example, like making these videos. It just focuses my mind because I'm able to put together a topic with top topics, and then I'm able to just share it with all of you. So that way you all can take whatever you need, right? You can take it all or you can take pieces of it. So that way you're able to move forward yourself. So that way you can motivate yourself as well. And so here's some of the things that I'm going to tell you that help me motivate myself or help me keep motivated. Finding my why, that was the hardest things to do because there's so many things that I want to do, but finding my why is important, or was important, and still important. The why am I doing this? Why do I want to do these videos? Why do I want to share this with everybody else? Well, bottom line is I want to help. I want to be able to be there and help out and do the things that need to be done. So that way we can move forward together. Remember, I'm part of your support system and you are also part of my support system. And so it's amazing that it takes a little bit of time to find your why, but you have to look within you. You have to think about, okay, what are the goals that I'm doing? What is the work that I have to do? What am I going to focus on? When do I have the time to do it? And then who will support me? So that way I can stay focused, I can stay motivated and doing what I need to do so that way I can get to the goals that I have set for myself. And so again, right? There's with this YouTube channel, all of you help with the goals. I want to thank the 445 YouTube subscribers to this YouTube channel. I mean, we slowly but surely we're moving forward, and there's hundreds of videos, long videos, short videos, and so there's the even shorter ones on Instagram. And so it's one of those things that once you find your why, then you are able to focus most of the time, but you still need to be motivated. So again, find your why. Why do you want to do this? So, the next one, I've said it before. I don't know how many times I've said this before, but stay positive. You have to stay positive so that way we can get to where we want to get to. It's hard because remember what I said, as human beings, we're most of the time we're rather negative because we're always thinking about the what ifs. We're always thinking about, okay, what haven't I done, or what needs to be done. And so we have to stay positive and we have to make sure that we help each other out. Remember, support system. That's the biggest thing. I'm actually going to connect with my support system probably later on today, so that way I can see how they're doing and they can see how I'm doing. And so big decisions coming up, and with school, with work and everything. And so there's a lot of things that I'm going to have to get my support system to give me the perspective on how I'm doing and what I could do different to keep myself motivated, to keep myself focused, to keep myself going. And so those are some of the things that keep me motivated. The other one is seek inspiration. It's important to look for some kind of inspiration. It could be a person, it could be a book, it could be, I don't know, for some people it's a movie, for some people it's other things. Just seek inspiration. I mean, for me, remember what I've been saying, right? Put in the work. And that's what Kobe says. Uh, Late Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace. And so he always said, you need to put in the work so that way you can move forward, so that way you can get to where you want to get to. And so again, right? Uh, just find inspiration. Inspiration is all around you. Sometimes we just don't realize what is going to inspire us and what's going to keep us motivated so we can move forward. So again, right? Find your inspiration, no matter what it is. Use your support system so that way they can give you ideas of what they see you being inspired or motivated with, so that way you can have options. So that way you're not just picking the one you think is gonna work. This way you can have options, so you can have different ways of looking at things, different ways of getting motivated. Another thing, take breaks. I know we have so many different things going on, right? We have home, school, some of us school, work, some of us take care of families, and there's so many different things. You have to take breaks. You have to make sure. I mean, especially when you're under the weather, you have to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna get worse. And so that's one of the things that I've been doing this weekend, is taking care of myself, so that way I can get better and I can get back to work tomorrow. And so again, right? Make sure that you take breaks. Breaks help you out. Breaks kind of takes you away from what you're doing. And then as you're walking away, as you're taking a break, it actually gives you a different perspective. I mean, it's nice because when you're in it, sometimes you see tunnel vision, and so you only see one thing that's going on. But if you walk away for a little bit, take a break, right, then a lot of the times you will see something different. You will think about something different that'll get you moving forward, that'll get you motivated, that'll get you to do the things that you need to do so that way you'll be successful. And again, right? Be flexible, because taking breaks helps you also your mental health, helps with the mind body emotional balance. So again, take breaks. The next one, I just said it. Be flexible. Adapt and be flexible. If something doesn't work, then adapt. Remember, look for your support system, because your support system are the ones that are going to tell you from their perspective what they see is working and what they see is not working. So make sure to be flexible and adapt. Listen to people, because they're the ones giving you a different perspective of what they're seeing from you. And so adapt and be flexible. Like, you've seen me, right? I do videos in this room. I do videos in another room. I do videos outside. I do videos, in the backyard, in the front yard, while I'm walking. I mean, I adapt to different scenarios, different situations, but I want to make sure that you understand that, be flexible, because sometimes it doesn't work. It's raining outside. I mean, I wish I could be outside, walking around and not sick, but it's raining and I'm sick. So I have to make sure that I take care of myself, so that way I don't get worse, and then miss a work. And so again, adapt and be flexible. And then, the last thing that I want to make sure that I emphasize is this. You have to bet on yourself, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of the times, if we don't bet on ourselves, we're not gonna have that motivation to move forward. You have to say, I can do this. I can get to this goal. I can get to the things that the activity that I want to do or the activity that I have to do. And so, just bet on yourself. Who else is going to bet on you? I mean, yes, there are people, your support system specifically, but there are people that will do that. But at the same time, you have to, excuse me, you have to bet on yourself because that will keep you focused. That will keep you motivated. And based on the other things that I suggested in this video, you will have balance. You will be motivated. And then again, people are going to look at you and they're going to ask you, how did you do it? Well, here's the thing, right? You chose the things that that worked for you best. So that's what you tell others. These are the things that I looked at. These are the topics that or the talking points that I used that work well for me. So again, right? Being motivated is important because if you lose motivation, then you stop. And so, then some of us are actually motivated, but we're motivated kind of like on an empty tank, which is we're still motivated and we're still going, but there's so many things going on that sometimes it feels like everything's gonna shut down. And it's okay sometimes for things to shut down. That just means you need to adapt, you need to be flexible, you need to take a break, and then you need to refocus your mind, body, and emotions and then start again, right? Bet on yourself, do the work, be motivated, back on basics.